Loud. Project.
Okay.
Shoot, that's all.
Since this ring is being very noisy, I'm going to speak louder. If you had any advice for someone pursuing a wrestling career, what would they be?
Advice for somebody getting into a wrestling career: one, do not upset Shaun Cannon. Two, if you're going to look to get trained by Shaun Cannon, pay Shaun Cannon a lot of money. Seriously though, look for a good, reputable school. Find a place that has a really good track record. Don't sign up with somebody who you've never heard of, you don't know, and if you've never heard of them, if they offer a free tryout, go. But I can tell you this right now, if they make you do a lot of crazy stuff your first day, do not sign up with them. If they want you to pay all up front right then, maybe it's not for you. For example, the EWA Pain Factory here in Maryland, we come in, we give you a free tryout. We teach you how to do the real basics, nothing too crazy, and then they go over a payment plan with you. They don't ask for everything up front. If you want to do that, that's up to you. But a lot of places, a lot of shady promoters will say, oh yeah, we can get you on shows in like 2 or 3 weeks. No. A good promoter will tell you it could take 6 months, it could take a year, it could take longer. When you're ready, you're ready. Those are the schools you want to go to.
Who would be your dream opponent?
Dream opponent? I have two that I've had for a very long time. Number one is Jimmy Stars. I've never got to wrestle Jimmy Stars in a one-on-one atmosphere, so that would probably be one of my biggest dream matches so far. And for a second dream match, as of right now, the way that my career is going, I really would like to have a match with Skull one-on-one, just because I've seen a lot of the things that guy could do, and I think that I got gypped tonight when I got eliminated first. I was beating him, clearly. The fans saw it. You'll see it on a highlight video that I post right after this is probably put up. Yeah, it's a Jimmy Stars and Skull.
Well, the music's the same, but how did you think of your music for the face and heel character?
Well, for my my good guy run, I feel I'm above the term heel, so I call myself a super heel, or just Shaun Cannon, whatever you want to go with. But for the good, you know, I had a lot of musics in mind. A lot of fans may remember if they saw my first match, I came out to Send Me an Angel by Thrice, and I really didn't feel like that fit. And one day I was listening to my iPod to Rise Against, and I'm a huge Rise Against fan, and I heard that song, and immediately that was my theme from then on. And I was talking to a few people, and I decided that transitioning from what I was to what I am now, I should slow it down and be more methodical. And you know, it was more of a douchebag thing to do, because I took their song and I changed what I wanted to do. That's how.
If they made a movie about Shaun Cannon, who would play you and what would the title be?
If a movie was made by Shaun Cannon, it would not be Seamus, to an annoying fan there in the non-front row. I'd probably say Brad Pitt would probably play me. I mean, we look exactly alike. And I think the movie would be called The Rise to Awesomeness, the punk rock all-star story. Not anybody that you haven't heard of yet. This is Shaun Cannon. Google his name. He's going to be the next big thing. It's going to be a long poster, like 2 posters.
What other hobbies do you have outside of the ring?
Big video game guy. Oh my god, I have the PlayStation 3, the Xbox, the Wii. I even pull out the Sega Genesis every now and again, play some good old Sonic games. Big video game guy. I've recently just got into the gym heavily, like I really enjoy working out now. But I actually am a big comic book nerd. Got a huge comic book collection. Pretty much all the paydays I get from shows like this one just go right back into comic books. And computers. I'm really good at computers. Video editing.
Are you a Marvel or
Marvel or DC?
Marvel or DC?
I'm a DC all the way, not a big Marvel guy. Used to be a big Marvel guy, and then they had like 20 Spider-Man issues going on at the same time, and none of them mixed up, so I went with DC, because it's a lot better than Batman, so can't beat Batman.
Do you work, or is pro wrestling your only job?
I wish pro wrestling was my only job. No, I have an actual regular everyday job, sadly, with the common folk, which is so annoying. I work at Target. I've been there for 9 years now. I'm an electronics specialist, so I sell cameras and TV, video games, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, it gets me a good discount to buy stuff. So.
How did you think of the DI4Y?
DI4Y, my clothing and video. DI4Y, just the name or just overall?
Just how did it come about?
All right. Well, I had been looking into getting some T-shirts made. The Octagon one. That I think you have one of those. And a lot of places on the internet charge you upwards of like $200, $300 for multiple shirts, and by the time you get to like, I don't know, $10 a shirt, you're paying $300. You've got 30 shirts, you're not gonna make that money back. You know, I'm not a big guy as of right now, so no one's gonna buy all my stuff and make that money back. So I looked into it and I found that making t-shirts by getting your own t-shirt press, your own huge wide format printer, that was actually cheaper in the long run. So I figured, why pay these other schmucks to do it online when I can do it myself? So started making my own t-shirts. Those silver tights I wore out to the ring the past 2 times, I made those myself the same way. Doing the video editing, just put my label on there. And, you know, the whole stance of it is, why pay somebody an arm and a leg to get something done when you can go to somebody like me who works for, you know, next to nothing to help everybody. I help everybody get what they want in this business, which is, you know, a little bit of money, a little bit of recognition.
In what other federations can fans look for Shaun Cannon competing?
As of right now, EWA, MWF, Maryland Wrestling Federation. Occasionally ACPW up in Pennsylvania. Trying my hardest to go up to Groundbreaking Wrestling up in Pennsylvania. It's a great promotion if you've never been. And possibly soon Adrenaline Championship Wrestling, which works in both PA and Maryland.
In your opinion, who is the better federation, Ring of Honor, TNA, or WWE?
Oh, you make me choose. That's tough.
I do it to everybody.
Wow, that's a tough one. Definitely not TNA. I'm not endorsing TNA at all. Their product has not been good lately. You know, I'm gonna have to go with. If I had to just pick one, I'm gonna go with WWE, just because the characters that they have are great. Ring of Honor is more or less just about the actual like wrestling, not so much about characters anymore. And I think that's what wrestling still needs. It needs cartoon type characters. It needs the funny little gimmicky stuff like Brodus Clay, the Focus Source, all that type of stuff. Zack Ryder. So I'm gonna have to go with WWE on this one. It's a tough spot. Yeah.
This concludes the interview with Shaun Cannon. Look for our upcoming videos.